First question I want to ask for you is, having experienced Casey Anthony being right smack in the middle of it and seeing how this George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin shooting has played out, it's sad that folks compare the level of press and just how high profile these cases become when it comes to national media attention. What's the parameter? How do you frame that? Are they in the same level? I mean, of just...
Well, they're both national high-profile cases. I think the main difference is, as it's going to relate to the media interest, is that there were more mysteries surrounding Casey Anthony and her trial, as opposed to this case. And there was a longer time frame that the case involved, as opposed to what we're talking about in the Zimmerman case. We're really talking about what did or did not happen within 2 minutes of time. So that and the resources that were utilized in Casey Anthony is very different. So I think these cases there are many more differences than there are similarities. I don't think it's going to get the same type of attention. It will still get national attention and it will still be followed, but I just don't. I think what drew people more to Casey Anthony was the unknown. There was so much unknown, and people were trying to figure things out, and you don't really have that with the Zimmerman case.
Yeah, the air of mystery of what happened, and folks, I think, were surprised. I mean, you're now representing Chris Serino, who's the lead investigator in that case, and I think when folks heard that, they said, "Wow, I wonder why. Why does he go and try to find Jose Baez to make sure?" I mean, what's the answer to that question?
Well, these cases can be somewhat volatile, and sometimes because of the spotlight and the glaring eye that burns, some people just want a little extra protection and want to make sure that things are done by the book, and that's what Detective Serino wants. He wants the truth to come out, whatever side it helps. And basically, make sure that it comes out the way it should.
I think some folks that in the realm of this case that you deal with, they say maybe Chris Serino is trying to make sure he doesn't become the fall guy in this situation, and the fingers start getting pointed at him for potentially making any mistakes. Do you think that's an element to why he might have asked you?
Well, that's not going to happen on my watch. So, whether that happens or not, they can try, but I don't think they're going to succeed. Chris Serino is an excellent police officer, was a police officer of the year in 2006, has a stellar record, and the work that he did on this case was exemplary. So I don't think that if they try, they're not going to be successful.
This will be the last question about the Zimmerman case, but having followed that case from the beginning, and Chris Serino was the lead investigator, so much pressure building up. You had thousands of people coming to Sanford demanding George Zimmerman be arrested. Al Sharpton, Reverend Jesse Jackson. I mean, investigator and Detective Serino, was he feeling the pressure at some point in time? I mean, that was such an intense time for him, and I know that he had to step away for a little while, but it just seems like it was an amazing amount of stress.
That case is still ongoing. Litigation is still ensuing. I don't think it would be proper for me to comment in that regard. This is Bernie De La Rianda and Marco Mero's case. I'm going to let them try it and stay on the sidelines as much as I can.